And good evening. Thank you for choosing GrapsTV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. How in the hell is everybody doing tonight? Damn, it's been forever. Wow. Anyway, well, here we are live, large and in charge. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's see if we can get this party jumping at all tonight. We're going to be watching AEW Dynamite. It has been 2 long weeks since I have been able to do a stream. We've been about all over the place here. What in the world is going? Oh. Let's see here. X is just on some stuff today. Good Lord. Anyway, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. Looks like we've got a lot of Continental, a lot of Continental Championship matches tonight. Then we've got our tag team with Mina and Tony Storm versus Megan Bain and Marina Shafir. I'll get it right here in a minute. And like I said, we have multiple Continental titles. They don't have a match card out tonight here. We're going to have a face-off between Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston tonight. All live, and in living color tonight on AEW Dynamite. And once again, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are back with GrapsTV and the Sicko Show. We are no longer doing all that other stuff. We're rolling everything back. We're getting back into a regular format like what we had a little while ago, only better, because we're going to be adding more to it. We got 12 viewers so far. Thank you very much, guys. We're just about there with the show. It is just about to kick off. We got roughly about 6 minutes, and Lord only knows what could happen tonight. Who? Let's see here. Where are my usual commenters at? I know it's been a couple of weeks, guys. And I am not 100% sure that we are going to have a Covalent TV show following this tonight. If I don't think we're going to have one, I'll do a quick review. Once this is all said and done, we can all go to bed happy. Yes, it is good wrestling night. I can say this, we will probably be doing a Ring of Honor show Friday night. I did it last year. I will do it again this year. It is going to take a little bit of work, a little bit of timing, a little bit of everything else. We're going to get it done, though. We got 12 viewers in the house right now. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I will happily do the same for all of the shares that we get tonight. Everything that we get, I am definitely going to be in the middle of all that. Not a problem. Do not mind at all. Let's see where we're at right now. Yes, we are there at some point in time. We are there. We're there. We're almost there. We got roughly about 5 more minutes here, and then the show's going to be kicking off. Let's see what we got here. And they're still holding out on us a little bit here to get to the next set, to get to the part where we can go ahead and go in and wait on the show to start. There we go. Oh, my goodness, Catherine, I am so sorry. I think there was something going on at WrestleCade, because once again, when I got back from WrestleCade Sunday afternoon, because I came home early, I was feeling the sniffles from the party on Saturday night, and if you guys missed it, you missed it. That's a fact. Covalent TV turn-up was absolutely off the chain, live in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. But I think there was something going around there, Catherine. I'm not even going to lie, because I still got a little bit of the sniffles again. Called the doctor today, say, hey, I think this thing's making a comeback. He goes, no, you got something different. It's going around. I'm like, well, gee, thanks. Nice to know I could catch it all this time. get it over with. So that's why I say tentatively we're doing one on Friday. I think I'm going to be fine. Everything feels like it's going to be fine. We got Catherine in the house. We got everybody around here now. Got everybody we need. Let's have a good time tonight with some AEW Dynamite. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure we're even going to have a Covalent TV show tonight. I have not seen an addition to what they've got. So I haven't seen the YouTube pickup. And I did reach out about maybe half hour ago to ask if he was going to do a show, and I haven't heard back from him. But I'm going to keep an eye on that just sort of to make sure. We did not get a show Monday night, and everybody was asking about that. So there we go. It's possible he hadn't responded to any text I sent, that's for sure. And of course, I took my contacts out tonight to give my eyes a rest because they were really starting to water. I don't know. Reach out to Werner. Werner's like probably still follows you. He don't follow me anymore. So reach out to Werner and see if we're actually doing a show tonight. That might not hurt. Reach out, DM him. Because a lot of people got sick coming out of that thing. We got almost 20 viewers in the house right now. We don't even have the show kicking off just yet here. We have approximately 2 minutes. Let's see here. Back up. Tap there. Nope, they have not gone live with it yet. This is going to be another one of those last minute things, I'm sure. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got approximately 2 minutes before the show kicks off. Even put on my good jersey tonight. Put on my nice clothes. But we are going forward. We are going to be GrapsTV and the Sicko Show. I am not going to do a show on Saturday. That how much I can tell you. Because as soon as we finish up with the show on Friday, I'm going to flip the name back over and I'm going to flip all the graphics back to where they go. And that's what we're doing going forward. That's going to take a few days to cut everything across. You know how that works. So, yeah. That's where we're at with a lot of this right now. Yeah, there it is. Oh, wow. Just about time here. What in the world? Are we even going to have a show tonight? That's the question. There we go. Right now it is 8:00. There we go. Let's see what we got. We are getting there. There we go. Now we got everything lined up here. We got almost 20 viewers right now. Thank you guys very much. Thanks for showing up. Sorry I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Double pneumonia, bronchitis on top of that. And here we go. We are getting ready for World's End. We are getting on track for World's End. The show is kicking off. And Tony Schiavone. Mundo, what's up? That's right. Let's get some C2 going on, buddy. It's so volatile.
Winter is coming. Part of Dynamite. Right here on TBS for the AEW World Title. Let's bring out.
What's up, Mundo? There we go. Samoa Joe making his way to the ring. Shortly to be followed by the Burger Kingston. Let me see what we got going on this side of the world here real quick. There we go. I see a couple of you out there. Thank you, thank you. Seven and Mundo. Thank you, thank you.
11 nights ago, Full Gear presented by DC, Newark, New Jersey. Samoa Joe became the AEW
Oh,
World
good
Champion
God.
for the second time in his career. And 6 nights ago, Brian, Eddie Kingston called this man out.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston had some harsh words for Samoa Joe. It'll be interesting to see with this face-to-face how this comes off.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger for Winter is Coming next Wednesday,
Eddie Burger Kingston. One of these days he's going to screw up and say that. You know it. Joe is going to, yeah, Joe is going to get, yeah, Joe's going to get more out of Eddie Kingston. Probably, I'm going to say he gets more out of him than Mox did. Mox got a lot out of him a few years ago. Let's see what, I think Joe could probably pull a little extra out of him. I'm hoping not too much, though, because I'm still thinking he's here early. I really am. I'm still thinking he's here early by about a month or two. Trash Pandas.
Once again, everyone else barred from ringside.
Shivani, get out of my ring before I snatch that ugly wig off your head.
And that would actually be a wig. Just kidding. Let's see what he can get out of him on the mic.
Now, if you'll excuse me, seems we have some situations to address. You know, Eddie, I bet you are just filled with questions that need answering. So allow me to answer a few of those questions for you right off the bat. First, you're probably wondering why I'm not out here in a three-piece suit looking like $1 million.
Corporate thuggin', where you at?
Yeah. Well, it's for a simple reason. When I got on my jet this morning and my pilot said we're heading to Indianapolis, I realized it would be like wearing a tuxedo to a petting zoo. I mean, let's face it. The penguins may appreciate it, but you dumb animals are far too stupid to realize when you're in the presence of greatness.
Well, he does have a point there. I'll give him a point on that. Yeah, Tony don't even look his age. He's probably worn out, too. He was at the convention this weekend, and all of us, I mean, we say the same shit every year. It did not take long for, like, every muscle in my body to be screaming. And it took me, like, 2 days to get to where I could even walk, period.
His father,
Yeah.
a great champion. His mentor, the greatest champion in the industry. But
Yeah,
know,
you can.
This is about education, Eddie. And I wanted him to have a complete one. So I thought it was important he learned what it was like living on the other side. Eating with the second place people. You know how the steak tastes at the third place table. And I couldn't think of a better candidate to be that guide than you, Eddie.
Uh-oh.
A man who has never gotten it done. A man who has never crossed the finish line. A person who walks around screaming about their potential but never quite fulfills it.
Damn. Joe's on a different level tonight. Joe is on a different level tonight.
Well, let me answer you the third question, the most important one, Eddie, and it's what's going to happen next week? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to walk in this ring, and you're going to fight your ass off. You're going to be every bit the lion that you claim you are. You're going to bring everything you have to the table in order to capture the greatest championship in this industry.
Wow.
But, Eddie, you're not going to cross the finish line just like every other time.
Ooh. Yeah, Joe is just too good at this. Let's see what Eddie got.
Have the consolation of knowing that it won't be because of anything you did know. It's because I will have choked you unconscious in the middle of this ring.
My man said a jet. I still can't get over the fact that Samoa Joe, a man who was once held in such high regard as a man who saved the independents, who had one of the greatest title runs in Ring of Honor history, probably the greatest. A man who went to war with my mentor, Homicide, talking about jets. Oh, dog, you sold your soul out hard. And you know what? You wanted Hook to learn something? You want him to learn something from me?
Yeah.
You know what he learned from me? Perseverance. He learned from
We
me.
got over 20 viewers, by the way, right now. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, Eddie's a hothead. Well, Eddie has a point, but why does he yell and scream? Because I get shit done when I do. So, Joe, stand here right now, Joe. Stand here right now, because this Samoa Joe, I don't know, and guess what? I don't respect. The Joe I know and the Joe that I respect, you ran through everybody, bro. You showed fighting spirit. You showed the whole entire world, what it meant to be a real heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
But now, so what is this? What is this? Jumping people from behind, using a kid like Hook, getting all up in his head. What do you do? You do what the old school guys used to do? The guys that you used to hate? The guys that you used to call out? It's funny, now you're them.
Uh-oh. Now you're them.
Here's the thing. Hey, I'm going to end this real quick because I know you guys want to see wrestling. I don't have anything else to do. I want to get back to the hotel and go to bed. So here's the thing, Joe. If you don't bring the Ring of Honor World Champion, if you don't bring the submission machine, if you do not bring the Samoa Joe
Wow.
that made me want to battle and keep going, if you don't bring the Samoa Joe that beat up my mentor for years, I will eat you alive on the 10th.
Oh. Hey. Eddie got his shots in there, too.
1 week from tonight, Samoa Joe looks to make the first defense of his second reign as AEW World Champion, but he will be across the ring from a highly motivated Eddie Kingston as Winter is Coming Dynamite heads to Atlanta, Georgia next Wednesday night, 8/7 Central on TBS and HBO Max.
Joe is too good at this, but Eddie didn't lose it too much. He didn't get lost in the shuffle on that one.
Still to come tonight on Dynamite action in the Continental Classic continues the gold.
Yeah, Joe brought it. Eddie kept his head above water. That's all we were looking for.
And later on tonight, we will see Pac put his
I wish some of that shit rubbed off on Hook, but you know, hey, it is what it is.
starting the tournament with a stunning 0 points plus Kyle Fletcher Continental Classic co-leader alongside Kevin Knight, both men deadlocked at 3.
Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight tonight, that's going to be off the shit thing. You know that, and I know that. Jesus.
Is Konosuke Takeshita, Jon Moxley, and Claudio Castagnoli tied at the top of the table. And in tonight's main event, the Death Riders will meet Claudio Castagnoli.
I think we get a turn tonight out of that, too.
One later on tonight,
Claudio and John, I think we get a turn out of that. I think tonight's the turn.
Tag Team Championship Tournament will be tonight. The Babes of Wrath punched their tickets to the finals 1 week ago. Who will they face next week? Will it be the Timeless Love Bomb, Titus, Tony Storm?
Hardcore Holiday Death Match tonight. Yeah.
Hardcore Holiday.
There we go.
But we have already heard from Samoa Joe,
To be honest with you, though,
the other members of the Ops.
Joe's just on a completely different level, and it's hard to keep up with.
Samoa Joe took care of business tonight. Come next week at Winter's Coming, he's gonna finish Eddie Kingston off.
See, we got some business to take care of tonight. But you know,
Everybody's gunning for these trios championships. So what we're going to do is we're going to bless everyone. We're going to sprinkle a little holiday cheer around this place. Now, last night on ROH, there was one team that impressed us. Dark Order. If you can get past us tonight, you'll get a title shot.
Dark Order.
Myself.
No, I won't sell Hook stock either. I wish some of the.
You know, these real good friends of yours, so we're gonna have some fun out there with them tonight.
I just wish some of the promo would rub off on him. I just wish. I do. That's all I got to say. That's not putting Hook down. That's being real. I just wish some of the promo would work off of him. Because he seems to me, yeah, Dark Order. It just seems to me like there's something holding him back mentally from getting. I don't know. It's just something's been eating at me all weekend. I mean, we run into some good people this weekend, and you know, when they asked me, I just said, look, I like Hook. I like how he works in the ring. I like how he works in the ring. He needs a manager. And a couple of people that I was sitting there talking with were like, not a bad thought, not a bad thought. And they are in the business. So, you know, hey, it is what it is, and it is what it's always going to be. But, yeah, I don't back off of that right there. I never denied that Hook had the ability to work in the ring. When they hand him a mic, his expressions are getting better. But when they hand him a mic, it's like, hey, if it goes over 5 or 6 words, he's fucked, and that's the problem. You know. And believe it or not, I say the same thing about Brock Lesnar. Everybody else jumps up and goes, oh, are you sure it's a good mic? No, he doesn't. Nuh-uh, no. If you're depending on him to talk people in the building, you are going to starve. Same thing with Hook. If you're depending on him to talk you in the building, you're going to starve. Yeah, Hook does need a Jim Cornette. And it's not even ironic. Yeah. He's Jim Cornette. He could have used a Percy Pringle, to be honest with you. Because Jim Cornette's a hothead and he's an idiot too. I like him, don't get me wrong, but he's kind of stepped out. Percy Pringle would be like the absolute opposite of Hook. Kazuchika Okada, we are getting blessed tonight. Kazuchika Okada and Pac. That's going to be off the chain right there, guys. Yes. Yes. Agreed. Did you get your tables and ladders there, Reese? Oh my God, that was a good show. For what I could see of it, I just had to go back to work. That was all there was to it. But I'm not 100% sure we're going to have a Covalent show tonight. I'm kind of checking around to see what's what here. Oh, Heenan wouldn't look at him twice.
And, yeah, it's going to take a lot for Okada to win his block, especially with his second match being against
Heenan wouldn't even give him a look. That's a fact.
Incredible tournament thus far. Great one-on-one match.
Yeah, I'm not feeling like we're going to have a Covalent show tonight. I don't see anything lined up yet for YouTube. And usually Daryl's got something up by about 5 or 6 o'clock my time for that. I'm going to say that we don't have a Covalent show tonight. And plus, when I reached out and asked about it, I still haven't heard back. Wait a minute, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. No, not wrong yet.
1 point in the event of a draw, 0 points for the loser. And Don Kazuchika Okada cannot afford to give up 2 matches without coming away with even a single point in this tournament.
Oh yeah, they can get their reviews in on another time. I'm just worried that he got sick like everybody else did. We were all at WrestleCade this weekend, and when I got back on Sunday afternoon, I was feeling a little scratchy right there. It could be a draw. I'm not even going to argue about that. That could be a way to make it. But I don't know what they're going to do about Okada because this is like the only thing he gets every year. Of course, getting pie face doesn't help.
Yeah, obviously Okada's first pay-per-view match here in AEW, but it took him 21
But I mean, I'm not going to be hurt either way.
seconds to beat Pac last time.
No, we didn't have dodgy shrimp at all. No, it wasn't even that. A lot of people were sick, just sniffles,
Is not a
like
bad
cold,
look for
flu,
Okada
stuff
here
like
tonight.
that. The weather was like all over the damn place. And see, it all happened right before the convention started. Like before the convention started down here, we were pulling like 80, 85 degrees. And then like the morning of the convention, we had a frost. So it went from like 85 to 25, just like that right there. And it did the same thing in Winston-Salem, went from 70 to 25. And I think that made about everybody sick right there. So that's not even a question. Yeah, no, I think that's what it was more than anything in the world. Let's see where we're at here. Ooh.
What I see here, though, is Okada wrestling the same pace as he normally does. You saw a
That's what's going on. Okay, appreciate y'all. Anyway.
in a tournament like this, you have to limit wear and tear on your body.
Anyway, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get this party going. I'm going to try to be here Friday night. I'm really, really, really kind of holding it in for the voice side of things because I don't want to wear my voice out before then as well. So,
By the Rainmaker is the bastard.
I love how right now Okada is being the aggressor.
yeah, the drastic weather drop was absolutely crazy. So, that's not even, yeah, it was wild. It was wild. So, and then see, since I've been home down here, all we've had is cold rain for like the last 2 days. So I haven't even been out the house except to go get a couple of groceries. And that was about it.
He's joined the Don Callis family. He literally is on top of the world. I mean, he and Kyle was a dream match brought to you courtesy of the Don Callis family.
Well, speaking of Kyle Fletcher, later on tonight, it will be Gold. Wait a second. Okada cover, lateral press, quick kick out by the bastard. It will be Gold League action as Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight, both men tied atop of the table with 3 points, look to get out to a 6-point lead.
You know what? I don't even. I'm not doing WWE anything anymore. I'm just not. I watched that thing. On Saturday. That was part of the turn-up party. Y'all supposed to get snow? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, the same thing Okada did earlier in the match.
He's copying our style clearly.
Sends Okada down and just rides the boot into the face of the international champion and a stomp to the back of the
But we are probably just gonna get rain. Cold rain. That's what we're gonna get. It's cold rain.
of the Continental Championship title belt
So
to enter this tournament. Actually put a
I got a bunch of stuff planned.
Continental Classic
It really just depends on how things go when I do the transition back to everything that was here. They're going to be moving to picture-in-picture here. So, you know. I was not sold on it. There wasn't one moment in there where I went, this is good stuff. I did not see it for the whole thing, and I didn't really drink that much. But even slightly inebriated, it wasn't fun. We were in there doing like salsa and shit. You know, we got to dancing and stuff like that. The show was playing. I'd look around and so on and so forth. But yeah, no, the Triad can't handle snow at all.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
White back to WWE? I don't know about that. Jericho probably. Paul White, I don't know.
This business will bleed you dry.
That'd be going backwards for him. And they're not going to put him in the Hall of Fame, so. Jericho, yes. White, I doubt it. White will wait 5-10 years, and after he's dead and gone, they'll think about it. Because if you're trying to tell me he's done anything that's Hall of Fame worthy, I like him. Don't get me wrong. He's a good guy. He's a good wrestler when he wrestled. He's a good big man when he fought. But I don't see any Hall of Fame attributes about him at all. Not even one. The only thing he get the Hall of Fame on is botched areas and bad segments. So, and no, Catherine, I know the Triad cannot handle snow. And God forbid you get a little glaze of ice, it's over with. But be aware, if they're sitting there talking about, I mean, if they're talking about flurries or a dusting, get a snowplow because it's going to be 1.5 feet. You know that, and I know that. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a like a lot of mental gymnastics to get Paul White in there. He's like a 1 or 2 time heavyweight champion. He's won a few belts, but the only match that I can actually remember of his, and it's only for one spot, was his and Brock Lesnar when the ring collapsed. That one spot out of his entire career. And, no, wait a minute, I take that back. WCW, losing to Eddie, not Eddie, but Rey Mysterio. That I remember too, because me and Dad were sitting there looking at that going, there's absolutely no fucking way on the planet that even makes sense. But he got it easier. He's got it. Tony Khan is willing to give him Ring of Honor. Like that's his baby. He's willing to give him like a whole show. That's the whole thing about it. If he goes back to WWE, he's as stupid as he is big. That's just the bottom line. If he goes back to WWE with that, he's as stupid as he is big. That's the bottom line. Because Tony Khan has given him the whole damn show. Not just an agency role or anything like that. I mean, he pretty much runs Ring of Honor. You know, at Tony Khan's behest, obviously. He checks a few things off with him. But as I understand it, there was a lot of freedom and independence there. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. See, Reese, I don't have that many memories of him that I can actually remember. I don't. There's not. I didn't even realize he won 7 titles. That's how unamusing and unentertaining he is to me. Hey, we got almost 30 viewers in the house now. We're working on it. Thank you guys very much. I know I've been gone for a little while, but you know, hey, come on in, pull up a chair, sit a while. We're talking wrestling here. You know, it's kind of how it works. Yeah, it pops up on mine too, and that's one of them. The same way that like toilet bowl pops up in my feed, and I've got him blocked every which way to Sunday now. It just doesn't matter anymore. Of course, I'm having a hard time shitting on him now because he just did a major dump all over Triple H here a couple days ago. So, and I don't think he's doing that just to sweet talk to the AEW fans. I think he legit got pissed off. I mean, it sounded almost to the tone of he's caping hard for WWE, and Triple H isn't giving him anything to work on. Yes. Now, I might actually, there's a situation where I might actually cover that. There's a potential situation where I might actually cover it. Otherwise, it's late at night, and I'm not going to keep my wife up. She needs her sleep. And these days, after all these medical problems I've had, they're telling me I need my sleep too, that I need to be resting for several days and not working it so hard like I had been working it. Damn, that drop kick. This turns out to be a really damn good match here so far.
A former international champion in his own right. Turn to come lunging in with that pump kick. Hammer throw reversed by the bastard. The bypassed German suplex.
Rolling right into a German. Oh my goodness.
Still weary from that drop kick because he had built up so much speed, and then the drop kick just knocked his block off, and he's still moving slowly here.
Deadlift German suplex attempt.
Damn. Not enough for 3, though. Okada kicking out right at the last possible second. Pac is really putting on a good damn match here. For not being back that long. Yeah, I might do that. I might jump in there with you for that one. That I might jump in with. But I don't know. It just really depends on the time, because last year we did that thing. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning and went through like 6. Yeah, no, see, I can't do that with mine, because what I do is time sensitive. I have to be there and be available, which was really annoying when I did that one stream for Progress Wrestling that carried on into the wee hours of the morning, and then hopped back up and did partially of a Monday. Yeah, no, that's a no-go for me now. Anyway, though, like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's see if we can get these numbers up as my voice is going, see ya. Anyway. It's a potential possibility, yes. And Okada reversing the brutalizer into a pin. Just like that. Holy shit, good win. All right, so yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Reversing the brutalizer into a pin, that was chef's kiss work right there. Shout out to Pac selling that thing, you know? Shout out to Pac selling it. I know. The new setup for the TNT title is dope. It's all gold too. That is really dope. John Moxleyism. Well, I'll tell you what, UK's going to get a hell of a show. UK's going to get one hell of a show. That's a fact. It does. I mean, just let that ride for a minute.
To all my frequent flyers, out there, you already know who this is. It's AEW's national champion himself, Ricochet. And I'm feeling pretty good right now, but it's funny.
You're going to get a world title match with Samoa Joe and Eddie Kingston.
Because I've had promoter
And then you're going to get Briscoe and Garcia for the TNT title.
their little company. Because they know what I know this entire time, and that's Ricochet is not only a champion, but Ricochet has been a viral sensation in every single company that I have worked for, and you can look it up. But despite all that, what I'm known for best is my charity work, humanitarianism. So my first piece of charity work will be this Friday in Columbus, Ohio, where I make my debut in Ring of Honor. Actually, it's against an ex-Ring of Honor champion himself, Dalton Castle. And Dalton, you and I, we've known each other for a long, long time, so I hate to be...
Oh, God.
But this Friday, I will dispose of you with ease. And since Columbus is such a cold, miserable place, I decided I'm going to stay an extra day. And on Collision, I plan on doing some more charity work, where I give some charity case out there an opportunity at my championship, because the demand is in more demand than we have ever been. And remember, when you're in demand, you can make demands.
And if you don't follow demands, you get put down.
Anyway, Ricochet coming through with a decent promo right there. That was really good. Looks like they might be running to a commercial break. They do that, we're going to take it with them. All right, we'll be right back in 60 seconds, guys.
Did you kill her? What do you think? Niall Jarvis moved in down the street from me. Maybe my next book should be about him.
Be careful. Niall Jarvis, he's not like us.
You got bloodlust. I can smell it.
Hope you won't be disappointed.
By what?
The truth.
If Niall did this, I need to know.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes, depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Unwrap the gift of Estee Lauder bold lip colors, signature fragrances, and glowing skincare to make the ultimate first impression. Joy Unwrapped from Estee Lauder. At Macy's, the beauty destination.
Dana's kettlebell workout has taken a strange turn. Rex can't help, but he can talk.
Weird, huh?
This is wonderful news. It means she's sleeping deeply enough to dream, thanks to her Inspire implant. And Bill's sleeping better too. If CPAP doesn't work for you, check out Inspire Therapy, a proven sleep apnea treatment. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Learn more and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
We're closing down the NBA Cup. Woo! Wow!
30 teams started the chase.
It's gonna be a battle right here. But now,
We're down to single elimination.
we either go home or you go to Las Vegas. Oh my goodness! Viva!
This is ridiculous.
And these guys won't stop until someone captures the cup.
We gotta see what happens on the court, baby.
Cole's mom. When my wife opened her gift last year, she made this face.
And you want her to make this face.
Exactly.
This is for this face. And this is for this face.
I would love that face.
We are in the thick of the Continental Classic
Saturday on Collision, we've got an incredible match set up. Representing for the Blue League, Orange Cassidy taking on Roderick Strong. How is this one going to possibly go for the conglomeration?
Now, Renee, I don't mean to cut you off, but it would be an accurate observation to say that the conglomeration has not started off the Continental Classic with an abundance of success. That's why it's a good thing that the word of the day is retributification.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Versus Orange Cassidy, and somebody's got to win, damn it.
Yep, that's right. Come on, Roddy.
Stop it. First off, I am not in the conglomeration. Do you got that? Second, I'm going to beat your ass on Saturday, and I'm going to go on to win the Continental Classic. Do you got that?
Mark, can you tell him conglomeration rules for the match?
Well, you see, Orange had an idea. No chops.
You're an idiot. I'm going to break your back.
Roddy, man, come on.
You're an idiot. I'm going to break your back.
I don't think he saw me. I was standing here.
You were right there.
Alrighty then. Got some cough medicine. All right. Let's see what we got. We got Kyle Fletcher coming up here in just a minute.
Darby Allin and the Jet Kevin Knight, they faced off one-on-one. But after the bout, as a precautionary measure, Darby Allin was taken to the hospital for observation. Darby not cleared to travel, not cleared to compete here tonight at Dynamite. We hope to have a clearer picture and an update for you on Darby Allin's status this Saturday at Collision.
Kevin Knight and Kyle Fletcher is going to be something else.
This is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic.
Yep.
With a 2-minute time limit. From Sydney, Australia, weighing 249 pounds, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
Brian, before we turn our attention to the Protostar Kyle Fletcher and his match in the Continental Classic tonight, Darby Allin, he has been pedal to the metal since his return.
That was somebody I was hoping to see at the at WrestleCade. Now, just to be sure here, I am going ahead and announcing that next year we're going to have a booth at WrestleCade. And I think me and Catherine are going to be working on some collaboration. I liked what we had come up with the year before. I didn't know if I was going to be there this year. I really didn't. That's why I didn't want to plan anything. Actually, me being there was literally almost a last-minute decision. Then I had to put stuff together to like make a ticket so I could actually be there. You know. Kevin Knight making his way to the ring right now. This is going to be a barn burner right here. Even if they put half of it into it, it's going to be a barn burner.
It was two men that were brought into the professional wrestling business by the late, great Buddy Wayne, trainer in the Pacific Northwest, father to AEW's own Nick Wayne. So it was an emotionally charged battle on a number of levels for Kevin Knight, but he can't afford to come into this match focused because he is tied with Kyle Fletcher, 3 points apiece in Continental Classic.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge match for Kevin Knight. We've spent a lot of time, and rightfully so, talking about Kyle Fletcher being the future of pro wrestling. But I think Kevin Knight came in absolutely roaring last week, beating Darby Allin. We might have to start saying the same thing about him.
You can see on Kevin Knight's face a lot of confidence. He's going to need it against Kyle Fletcher. The win last week against Darby Allin, the biggest of Kevin Knight's singles career here in AEW. No doubt. And Kyle Fletcher, though, as Don Callis joins us here at the desk once again, defeating Kazuchika Okada one-on-one for a second time in the space of a little under 1 year. Well, Kyle Fletcher,
come on now.
We're going to see more of that tonight, but you know what? I love Kevin Knight. What an athlete.
I don't know. Kevin Knight probably should have had that open.
I think it's kind of a safe bet to say, is Kyle Fletcher gone completely bald now?
Tactic, though, Tony, in the sense of he's displaying confidence that
toes to put pressure on Kevin Knight's head.
Roll up there, but barely a 1 count for Kevin Knight. Fletcher putting a little extra torque on that. And this is action in the Blue League of the Continental Classic, the Gold League of the Continental Classic, and tournament action will continue this Saturday when AEW makes our return to Columbus, Ohio, the Greater Columbus Convention Center. You can visit AEWTIX.com or scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then next Wednesday night, winter is coming. Samoa Joe, Eddie Kingston one-on-one for the AEW World Championship. AEWTIX.com. Then Cardiff, Wales, we heard Mark Briscoe and Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship on Saturday, December 13th. And then 2 weeks from tonight, Manchester, England, Wednesday, December 17th, AEWTIX.com as Kyle Fletcher, the high ground here in the early moments, this Continental Classic matchup.
That's how you want to play. That's how you want to play.
Great takedown by Kyle Fletcher there, and then just booted Kevin Knight right in the face. Just a show of disrespect.
Knight probing for a mat return, couldn't get it, so instead the trip, the walkover by the Jet. Kevin Knight exuding confidence.
All right, all right, all right.
Absolutely, we talked about that when he walked into the ring, and look at what this kid can do. Just so much spring in his step. Hip toss, countered out by Kevin Knight, who landed on his feet, now turns the corner. Arm drag, brings down Fletcher's second arm drag.
Whoa, swing and a miss.
Bailing out. Connected with that drop kick. Would have been disastrous for Kyle Fletcher, Don.
Kevin Knight probably is one of the only people on earth who can match Kyle Fletcher's athleticism. The difference for everyone out there, and Danielson, you can talk about the importance of this, is that Kyle has probably, 40 pounds on him and about 5 inches of height. And that's going to be the difference maker, in my opinion, in this match, as great as Kevin Knight is.
It can be a difference maker, Don, but I mean, I wrestled my whole career against guys much larger than me and was very successful with
Yes,
it.
he did.
Kevin Knight's going to be able to do the same thing.
There's a serious sledgehammer blow in the back. Holy smokes.
What I think Kyle Fletcher has the advantage in his big match experience. We saw him main event to pay-per-view, wrestle for the world title against Hangman Adam Page.
Is big match experience code talk from having me as his manager?
No.
Fletcher catching Knight on the return into the ring when he was vulnerable. And now Kyle Fletcher looking to seize on the opportunity. Perhaps a powerbomb on the floor or on the apron. No. Knight escapes. And oh my goodness. Knight lands the lariat. Takes down the protostar.
Not only landed the lariat in Excalibur, but got up on the apron so quickly that Kyle Fletcher had no time to react at all.
As Kevin Knight now lines up the spring. To the floor, can Kevin Knight keep the momentum going here against Kyle Fletcher in the Continental Classic? We will find out as this match.
Looks like we're heading to picture-in-picture here. Bear with me just a minute here.
I have moderate to severe.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
I'm showing off my clearer skin with Sky Rizzy.
This match has turned out to be everything I thought it would be.
We're clearer even at 5 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions,
Let's see here.
or lower ability to fight them may occur.
Keeping an eye out to see if I see anything that indicates we're going to have something tonight.
With Sky Rizzy, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Sky Rizzy today. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Your parents have given you some amazing gifts, but what about the inherited ones? Celebrate them with Ancestry DNA, the simple test that shows your deep family roots from your mom's side and your dad's side.
Kyle Fletcher holding his own here. Of course, what I mean by that is Kevin Knight holding his own.
Shaped who you are today, and see the traits.
Let's see what we got here.
Your connections to the past are all waiting. See just how gifted you are for only $29.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Bah, humbug, but that's too strong, 'cause it is my favorite holiday. Doing Christmas right this time. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, what this year?
Look out! Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back
perfect gift at a perfect price feels like
Ooh.
behind all the holiday magic.
There's something a lot about Kyle Fletcher. Once he hits that second gear, he doesn't back off of it.
Really holiday shopping. I mean,
And he's like in his low 20s right now. I think he's 24, 23, 24, somewhere around there.
high quality gifts, decor, and
It only gets better from here.
prices just feels like something else, right? I can't get over this quality. Something more joyful, more rewarding. This isn't holiday shopping. This is beyond shopping. This is finding.
'Tis the season of giving and winning.
Game on with Kohl's Holiday Quest. We're giving away $1 million in prizes. Play daily for a chance to win big. Don't miss out. Enter now at Kohl'sHolidayQuest.com.
All right, we're back live again here.
In the shadows of Indianapolis, Indiana, 3 points on the line here. Kyle Fletcher, Kevin Knight, and Kevin Knight counters the body slam too. There we go. If either man were to score a pinfall or submission in this match, Brian, they would jump out to the lead in the Gold League with 6 points.
Yeah, we talked about Okada's dropkick. That was a hell of a dropkick by Kevin Knight right there. This is a fight, guys, with two of the youngest and hungriest wrestlers in this tournament.
Ryan, I was going to say an Okada-type dropkick. You are right, my friend. That was unbelievable. But Kevin Knight's hurting, as you can see.
I think Kyle's lucky that Kevin Knight hurt himself on that as well. Otherwise, I think Kyle was right for the picking. Not much on those strikes by Kevin Knight yet. I think he's got rocked a little bit here.
Knight throwing the right hands. Hammer throw sends Fletcher into the corner. Follows up. A second time does Kevin Knight. Brings Fletcher out towards center. Wild swing and a miss.
There we go.
Next, though, does Kevin Knight.
Yeah, he might have hurt himself on that dropkick, but he's found himself back now. Look at this.
Oh, he's hurting the midsection. Look at this. Hunched over.
Boot to the jaw by Fletcher. Up to the middle, but Kevin Knight leaps with the Hurricane.
Kid's got springs, no doubt about it.
Knight can barely pull himself up here.
DDT. Perfectly executed.
Now floats over, hooks the leg. 2. Wow, lucky escape by Fletcher. And fans, we've got a big weekend of action coming up in Columbus, Ohio. It starts all this Friday night with Ring of Honor's final battle live from the GalaxyCon Columbus. It will be Mercedes Moné, Red Velvet from the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Championship, Ricochet and Dalton Castle for the AEW National Championship, plus Athena and Persephone for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, and Bandito in a survival of the fittest match. Commander Sammy Guevara. Oh, wait a second. Kevin Knight very nearly stole it. Blake Christian, Beast Mordos, and Hechicero. Watch ROH.com this Friday night. Ring of Honor's final battle as Kyle Fletcher now intercepts Knight in midair.
There we go.
Hallelujah, look at that.
Oh, jaw first, Brian, right to that middle turnbuckle. And all the power that Kyle Fletcher had left, he put into that.
Yeah, great counter there by Kyle Fletcher. You wonder about Kevin Knight's neck after hitting that turnbuckle, and especially after that boot.
Fletcher lands the solid kick to the jaw, looking for the brain buster, but the Bandera sends Knight out to the apron. Fletcher on the move.
Whoa. How high did he get? That's a good question. Not enough for 3, though.
Barely saves himself and saves his opportunity at 3 points.
Great reaction time from Kevin Knight there.
Got to see that in replay again and again. Wow.
3 points to the winner, 1 point to both men in the event of a draw. Everyone is banned from ringside. And as this match ticks on, Tony, the 20-minute time limit becomes increasingly a bigger factor.
Yeah, let's not forget it's 1 point each for a draw.
Be a draw if Kevin Knight is able to put Kyle Fletcher back in the ring and score the pinfall.
What he's got to do. Great job, Kevin Knight.
Yeah, that was a a fantastic job of Kevin Knight getting Kyle Fletcher back in the ring. And now he's going to the top rope. He beat Darby Allin with a splash last week.
Fans are on their feet here. UFO splash. The fans could feel it, but so could Kyle Fletcher. Desperation on Kyle Fletcher sweeping out the legs of Kevin Knight.
Yeah, if Kevin Knight can win this match, he'll be the leader in the block. These guys are going toe-to-toe.
Knight floats over. And
Oh.
crashing down. Oh, wait, we saw this position.
It does have a good pace, Reese. I agree with you on that.
Trouble for your man here, Don. Yes. Kevin Knight looking to go.
Coast to coast. And that was a long coast to coast, too.
Kevin Knight, look at that. Oh, I think he should have gone for the cover. I agree, Brian. Kevin Knight wants to lead. No doubt. The jet to the top. The
UFO caught funny. Oh, not enough for 3.
kicks out. Oh, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Fletcher, emphatic Liger bomb.
Oh, that was 2 7/8. Uh-oh, reversal. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Brainbuster incoming. Brainbuster. That did it. That was a good match right there. That was good. It was as good or better than I thought it was going to be. It was a phenomenal matchup. Yes.
Here we see the updated Gold League table. Kyle Fletcher, 2 consecutive wins, 6 big points to kick off the Continental Classic this year. I have something important to say.
And here we go with this jackwad.
And you're going to want to hear it because it's about the Young Bucks.
Uh-oh.
But now I'm going to let you hear from the greatest wrestler I've ever seen, Kyle Fletcher. How you feeling, big boy?
Not great, Don, I'll be completely honest.
Well, Don Callis, I understand.
That for me? Bringing that for
Wait
me?
a second, Josh Alexander, that's a
I'll take that, I'll take that.
We're ready. And you're going to hear every last sentence. Well, Don Callis with a message for the Young Bucks next.
All right, looks like they're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it right with them here. We'll be right back in about 60 seconds.
The acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults. Nurtec ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days. Don't take if allergic to Nurtec ODT. Allergic reactions can occur even days after use. Get help right away for trouble breathing, rash, swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or throat. High blood pressure and Raynaud's syndrome can occur. Get help for high blood pressure, numbness, coolness, pain, or color changes in fingers and toes. Common side effect is nausea. Ask your doctor about Nurtec ODT.
Sensitivity most often won't go away by itself. When people are experiencing sensitivity, they're experiencing an exposed layer of the tooth. Sensodyne helps by creating a protective barrier on those exposed areas. I love Sensodyne because it works.
Years of hard work. Decades of dedication. Committed to giving back. You've been there, done that, and you're still here for more. So now that you're 50 or older and at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD, be proactive with Capvaxive, a vaccine specifically designed for adults to help protect against pneumonia and invasive disease caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria.
Capvaxive is the only vaccine that helps protect against the strains that cause 84% of IPD in adults 50 or older, compared with up to 52% by other pneumococcal conjugate vaccines. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Whether you've had another pneumococcal vaccine or not, ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive.
The all-new Whoop is here, now more advanced than ever. Train smarter, sleep deeper, recover faster. Extend your healthy years. Understand your cycle phases. Now 7% smaller with 14+ days of battery life. So your data never stops, and neither do you. Power your best performance with memberships made for every goal. Join Whoop today.
When a migraine strikes and I've taken a triptan, side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours. And some have pain relief that lasts all day, so I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
You're very lucky that he even comes to this town.
Don Callis in the ring with Kyle Fletcher, and Cicero and Josh Alexander.
I would like to discuss what happened last week with the young
And we're back.
You know, Bucks, I can forgive a lot.
I can forgive a lot.
I could forgive that. You could cheat me. I could forgive that. You could kill someone. I have forgiven that before. But the one thing that is an unforgivable sin is siding with Kenny Omega.
Uh-oh.
So, Bucks, I have one more very important thing to add. I have your money, young Bucks. And I know that Kenny's not going to finance you. So if you don't like it, I suggest for the first time in your godforsaken lives, let your nuts drop, try to be men, and get in here and take it.
It was 11 nights ago at Full Gear that the Young Bucks, teaming with Josh Alexander, defeated Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega to win.
Looks like the Bucks are getting ready to come try and actually take it. Nice.
As Don Callis cowering behind security on ringside, the Bucks with the money, but wait a second. Kazuchika Okada, Rainmaker on Matt Jackson, and Okada he's been close friends with both of the Bucks, but now, obviously choosing sides, choosing the Don Callis family.
Saw the shock on the face of Nick Jackson when Okada hit the Rainmaker. It was the pause the Don Callis family needed.
Yeah, Okada had tried for weeks to convince the Young Bucks to join the Don Callis family.
But now has the damage already been done? Jack Perry, Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express on their way into the ring. Jack Perry takes on Josh Alexander, and now Okada standing toe-to-toe with the big dinosaur, Luchasaurus. And Cicero sent crashing to the floor, and Jack Perry, the Escalera, Perry, the rope walk, and now
There we go. Oh. Perry with the bite. There we go.
It's the numbers, Brian. It's getting to him. And the crazy thing, Tony, is that there's even more members of the family than just this.
Exactly right. There are two more members. Look at this. Into the temple of Nick Jackson. Look at that.
And the numbers game.
Josh Alexander, Mark Davis, and Kazuchika Okada all holding Nick Jackson open.
Kenneth Omega the third making his way. There we go. And we're over 36 viewers right now. Thank you very much, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for the shares. I realize I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Been sick for a couple of weeks, to be honest with you. You know what? We could have a blood and guts with this right here. That's what I'm screaming too. Okada versus Perry. Yeah, you could take my money too. We will try, Catherine. We will try to get Kenneth Omega III to come see you. Don't know how it's going to work out, but you know, hey. Somehow I just don't see two face teams beating each other, so. All right, we just hit 40 viewers. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. There we go. I hope so. I really hope we get Tortured Tony Storm as well. Pinfall, submission, or knockout. If All Out landed in Charlotte next year, I'm definitely fighting hard for media rights for that. We're almost 50 viewers right now. Thank you guys very much, guys, really. We get out here and we do our best every so often to throw a show up here for you, and I realize I've been out for a little while. Couldn't help it. Couldn't be helped. The badass herself, Marina Shafir, making her way to the ring right now. To be honest with you, these two are my pick. I'm still with Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir for the inaugural tag champions. As much as I would like to see Willow, and Hartley Cameron, I don't know about all that.
Fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle.
The Mega Problems.
The winners of this match will earn a spot in the finals. The Women's World
I gotta say though, for not getting a show from Covalent tonight, I got a couple little stories if anybody wants to hang around and hear them. Just let me know if you want to hang around and hear them. We got some stories from WrestleCade. But yeah, if Charlotte gets all out, I'm be there for that. That's the only thing I'm looking. Well, never mind. We got a fight going on now. We got no intros here. Lena Cross, yeah. Heard about that this weekend as well.
Championship tournament will take place 1 week from tonight. Dynamite Winter is coming as we make our
You guys are getting a hell of a show over across the pond here. This just feels like it's going to be an awesome show. Tilt the World EDT out there. Uh-oh, we're already going to get some blood here now. Oh yeah, Megan's going to bleed right away. Megan Bayne is going to bleed right out the gate.
Resilience of Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir, the true difference makers for their partnership.
Uh-oh.
Comes around the corner with the sling blade, Candy Cane assisted.
I think that Candy Cane may be wrapped in something, and I don't believe it's your normal Candy Cane wrap. Oh, is that barbed wire?
That's a barbed wire.
On the Candy Cane, punishing Megan Bayne, and then the drop kick from Toni Storm.
They have beaten the hell out of Megan Bayne in about a 2-minute period.
Well, Marina Shafir busted open, I would presume, from that champagne bottle being cracked over her head. And now the timeless love.
Oh!
Some assisted offense there from Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. But the barbed
That looks painful.
driven into Megan Bayne, but Shirakawa not escaping unscathed there.
What we got here?
Now, luckily, they've got those big, heavy jumpsuits on.
But will it be enough for them to bring the Megasis over the top? Or will Megan... Oh! Bayne really had to fight for that one, and Mina Shirakawa came up clutching that wrist that she broke earlier this summer, I believe. Maybe worth monitoring. As now Marina Shafir returns to the ring.
Uh-oh.
The head scissors, and Toni Storm goes face first on the ring apron.
Oh, shoot.
Shirakawa flying security so fast. The agents applaud. Your travel itineraries are so well written, they're on the bestseller list. And you have
All right, looks like they're going to picture-in-picture here. Yeah, it was an ouch-looking botch. I agree with you. And I am jealous of Atlanta, too, because I can't get there.
Except that it is. And you're winning.
Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms, like lack of interest and negative thoughts, can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like
Yeah, we got a Fed Walker crowd here. You know that.
dizziness, increased appetite.
You know we got a Fed Walker crowd.
Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar.
Yeah, we got a Fed Walker crowd. I've been hearing that all night. It's driving me kind of a little bit crazy, but you know.
They forgot me. Peace out, y'all. Oh my God, that's Mom. So how did you get here? I just got in my car and
Oh, what fun. Now streaming only on Prime Video. Rated PG-13.
This is why we don't need women's wrestling. Catherine, it'll be okay. I promise. It'll be okay. If we didn't have women's wrestling, I would not have salsa'd all weekend. Oh my goodness. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Cole's mom.
No kidding.
When my wife opened her gift last year, she made this face.
And you want her to make this face.
Exactly.
This is for this face.
Yeah.
And this is for this face.
I would love that face.
There we go. We're back now. How is Megan Bain not bleeding? That's what I hadn't quite figured out yet.
Some cracked ribs there from Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, and she's still grabbing her wrist. If she injures her ribs as well, that could be disastrous for Mina Shirakawa and Tony.
You have to keep up your. I know. Tony about dropped an F-bomb on that one. That looked like a solid chair shot. Oh my gosh. They are hitting her on the fatty parts though, so that helps out. Wow. I just have a hard time seeing two faces go at it. Oh, Storm Zero through the table.
I thought she was going to pile drive her on the apron, but she went all the way to the floor with that through that table.
Thought the same thing, and wait a minute.
Tony Storm trying to make sure that Megan Bain is a non-factor in this match. As Marina takes her down, and the
Mother's milk.
This is how Marina Shafir put an end to the blood and guts match. Time as Tony Storm.
Mother's milk.
Rather than seeing Mina Shirakawa completely choked out, but Tony Storm, with some weapons in her hand, a plan in mind perhaps.
Pull cues.
Sending that. That broken pull cue. Shirakawa stabbing Marina Shafir.
What I'm talking about, huh? Vortex.
The jackknife. The low.
Not enough for 3.
How violent the women's division has become.
And the back fist. Marina Shafir spilling out of the ring. Mina Shirakawa.
Mina Shirakawa looking possessed at this point.
Steals herself. The crowd
Flying crossbody. Oh yeah, yeah.
That's right. It's only a week away, Brian. The finals are.
Tony Storm steadying Marina Shafir. Shirakawa to the top. And Mina, the spline on the chair. Mina covers. 2.
Not enough for 3. It would have been, but Megan Bain making the save through 2 bodies.
The table comes back to break up the pinning predicament.
Aubrey's arm was on the way down to the 3 count.
But now Mina with a suplex.
Uh-oh.
Table propped up in the corner, but switch right to the midsection.
Uh-oh. Nasty suplex. Spear through the table.
But meanwhile, timeless Tony Storm, the waist lock. Bain anchors her in the chair to the back once again. Shafir and Bain with the upper hand. A spot in the finals next week. What condition? As we mentioned, will the winners be walking into that match? Wait a second.
Oh, Storm 0. Wow. What is this bullshit? Oh, it's the Luther, yeah. It's Luther. The shoe. Show 'em all package. And we're getting 2 faces. I know, watch out for the shoe, but we're getting 2 faces. Which tells me we get our split next week. Watch. Watch what I'm talking about right there. Reese, watch what I'm talking about. We got 2 faces in the finals. That means we get our split next week.
Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa, they will face Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale, with the winners becoming the first AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. But fans, let's take it back to this last week at Collision and this situation between the Triangle of Madness, Jamie Hayter, and AEW Women's World.
There we go.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked. This way comes.
Jamie Hayter.
What did you not learn from Blood and Guts?
And Chris Statlander. You sure do a lot of sticking your alien ass into the Triangle's business. Why do you call yourself Big
By the way.
when you're really just a little baby bitch?
Tekla, I have never heard anyone.
For everybody talking about how Tekla's not that tall and everything like that, Chris Statlander not that tall either. I did not realize that. I was looking for her to be like up here, and it's more like right here.
So, how about this? Cardiff Collision. There's not much else to do in Cardiff except beat people up. So, how about we do that to Sky and Julia?
I like that idea.
Me too. And then after, we can have a little chat.
About what?
Finally, it happens. A moment. Years
The Dark Order.
is on Dynamite, and we have an opportunity like none other. If we win tonight, we get a chance at the AEW Trios Championship, the championship we have been.
There's Catherine's favorite wrestler.
Blood. But whatever you do, don't ruin this for us.
Fine. Owe you that at least. But the second this match is over, they are mine.
And they're taking a commercial break. We're going to take it right with them here. We'll be back in 60 seconds, I'm guessing.
'Tis the season of giving and winning.
Game on with Kohl's Holiday Quest. We're giving away $1 million in prizes. Play daily for a chance to win big. Don't miss out. Enter now at Kohl'sHolidayQuest.com.
I will not lose the company that my husband started. I want success. Get it for me.
This business will bleed you dry.
Dad, I'm playing on the house's money now.
No, you're playing with the devil's money.
What's the plan here?
Yeah, well, I'm just getting started.
Landman, new season, now streaming, only on Paramount Plus.
How far will happiness take you? La Vie est Belle. Happy holidays, Lancome.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Turn up the flavor in every sip. Café Bustelo está aquí.
Calling all water lovers and joy seekers, spontaneous dancers, and indoor explorers. We see you, culture lovers, toe tappers, tastemakers, and nightlifers. Whether you like to cheer from the back row or sing along in the front, we're waiting for you, and all of you. Let's Texas.
POV, I'm in your air duct. FYI, it's disgusting.
TBH, I hate the dark.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Start my day with a Celsius, onto the Reformer, quick studio session, steal a second with fans, straight to glam, one last sip. It's showtime.
What drives us to live for this game? We're here for one simple reason. We love football. Toyota, let's go places.
Oh, Cole's mom. Do you think my mom will like this cozy throw?
Oh, she'll love it. For snuggling with her family, for hiding from her family. She can eat popcorn all alone in a closed room with locked doors. She's gonna love it.
Great.
I'm gonna grab a couple too.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Still to come tonight, our main event. 3 points on the line in the Blue League.
And we're back. Claudio and John are going to hit like crack tonight. I got a feeling that match's going to hit like crack. Let's go and get this trios matchup out of the way here. Ops versus the Dark Order.
Join us. But right now, let's head to the back where the remarkable Renee Paquette is standing by. Renee, take it away.
I'm considering right now doing Final Battle. Part of me wants to go ahead and get everything set up so I don't miss Wednesday. The other part of it is,
Mercedes, we have not seen you since Full Gear when you were unsuccessful in your match against...
I am a global icon. 13 belts, Ultimo Monet. PWI's #1 wrestler of the year. Does that sound unsuccessful to you?
No, it does not. Sorry. of Honor Women's Television title against Red Velvet.
Who I've already beaten. But if TK wants me to beat her again, then I gladly will. Red, you want to talk a lot of talk on Ring of Honor and Collision when you know that I'm not there. But here I am on Dynamite, where I am every single week. And where are you? Home? Hiding? Still crying about this title that I took from you? Well, Red, since you said I'm a fighting champion, I'll give you another chance to fall off the money train again. And since you want to say I never show up to Ring of Honor, you can watch me this week on Honor Club to get a little preview of what's to come this Friday at Final Battle.
Uh-oh.
Because, Red, there's a price to pay
When you mess with money.
on money.
All right, all right, all right.
Ring of Honor's Honor Club tomorrow night. Watch ROH.com. Then, of course, Final Battle this Friday night. Watch ROH.com, ROHTIX.com.
We may figure this thing, I may figure this thing out to where I can pull both of them together and just upload a video to you know, just upload it to Twitter. We may not have 2 or 3 people, but what the hell. Yeah, I mean, she gets the message across. I'm not a big fan of Mercedes promos. I think she needs a manager at this point. First few times I thought it was just rust, you know?
Tonight is the greatest night of my life. Why? Because FTR are the AEW World Tag Team Champions. But I need to address what happened last Saturday on
Stoke.
Collision. The greatest tag team of all time were having a celebration, but they were interrupted by Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. But the worst part about it all is they said they wanted to be champions for Colton Gunn.
We might try that, yeah.
So let me get this straight. So instead of wanting to be champions for AEW, instead of wanting to cement your legacy, instead of wanting to inspire a whole generation of tag team wrestlers, you want to be champions to pop the boys on the injured list? How pathetic.
And Os Juice, you talk about how you were the last team to beat FTR, but make no mistake, that is the last time you will beat FTR. When it matters, you will not get the job done. Austin, who was it that ended your AEW World Tag Team title reign? I can't remember. Oh, it was us. And Juice, you say you don't care if it takes an hour. 58 minutes in, you couldn't get the job done. And still, when it comes down to it, you were always going to be Billy's boy and Mr. Storm.
And Juice Robinson, have you ever been anything more than a walk behind her? I've known you your whole career, and your whole career, all you've been is a bag carrier. Now you're the leader of the group. And this position of power has gone to your head, and you decided, hey, I'm as good as the big dogs. I'm as good as the World Tag Team Champions. Well, good luck with that. And Austin, for you, huh? You got this nice, cushy job because of your daddy. You'll have a job forever. This is a paycheck for you. For me, though, this is life. 21 years in, this is my life. And you put your hands on my life, Saturday night, we'll be there, live Collision. And I dare you, one more time, put your hands on this. Top guys, out.
All right. Dax probably did rescue that whole promo series because it was starting to go downhill real damn quick.
The Ops exuding confidence, walking into what is essentially an eliminator match for their AEW World Trios Championships. If Dark Order wins, they will earn a shot at the titles. And fans immediately following our broadcast here tonight, a sit-down interview with Alicia Toot, the cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook, will explain his actions over the last few months and what, Tony, we understand is an extremely extremely revealing conversation.
Yeah, we can't wait to watch and listen to that coming up on our YouTube channel immediately following this telecast. This is Hook's first match since his betrayal. Interesting to see how he approaches this match. We've heard from him. Let's see how he acts in the ring.
And here comes the Dark Order. All right, let's see how this match comes together here. We've got a little bit of time here before we get to the main event with Moxley and Claudio. We still have that match to come tonight, and that's honest to God what I'm looking forward to at this point. The Ops already getting this game started. Almost done for the night. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's see if we can get a few more viewers in here before the end of the night.
Aggressive Hook is right in front of our broadcast position. And then,
Alex Reynolds deposited by Powerhouse Hobbs. Hook sending John Silver into the barricade as Katsuyori Shibata, the third member of the Ops competing in this match, looking on, and now Silver returns to the ring.
Hook earlier said when the Ops were talking, there's the bell, that he's the greatest second-generation wrestler ever. And there's been great second-generation.
Quite a few people that would take umbrage with that, but
absolutely.
I don't think Hook's liking those kicks from John Silver. John Silver has very powerful kicks. But great.
My God, look at this.
Shoulder capture, suplex, and Hook sends Silver for a ride.
That is just athletic ability right there, guys, from Hook.
As Alex Reynolds, Tope intercepted on Powerhouse Hobbs, and Hobbs crushing Reynolds into the apron and just tossing him aside. Remember what we heard from Dark Order a few moments ago to Hangman Adam Page. They talked about how meaningful this match is for them. They did not want Hangman and his fiery temper to cause a disqualification, to cause
Yeah, he does.
an opportunity at the AEW World Trios Championship.
Yeah, he does. That's a good shout out right there, Reese.
They can find a way to win this match. They'll get a title match against the Ops.
The Ops with the upper.
And it looks like they're going to picture-in-picture here in just a minute.
Did you kill her?
What do you think?
Niall Jarvis moved in down the street from me. Maybe my next book should be about him.
Be careful. Niall Jarvis, he's not like us.
You got bloodlust. I can smell it.
Hope you won't be disappointed.
By what?
The truth.
If Niall did this, I need to know.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind.
From what I can see on the picture-in-picture right now, too, he's like not really taking this seriously either.
Finding relief may help you break through.
I mean, the Dark Order's obviously, or Dark Order's definitely going to carry this. I got a feeling they're going to wind up carrying this match because I'm not seeing the Ops acting like, and this is not really a good showcase for Hook either. So, yeah. Not disagreeing with you at all on this, Reese. He does wrestle like he's a virgin. I got it. You are correct. Without question.
High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
At DQ, we're all about and. Like our new limited-time crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal with crispy onions.
And a fry for me.
And here's your drink.
And a sundae.
Try our new crispy onion cheeseburger $7 meal deal right now at DQ.
Your mental health is better. But having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with
Ingrezza.
Number 1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater.
There we go. Shibata Bread getting his licks in here. Pause if necessary.
Ingrezza can cause
side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
Taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
There we go. Looks like we're getting back to the main event here in a minute. There we go. Evil Uno. Good Lord.
We've seen textbook trios by the Ops here, and now all of a sudden it's a big comeback here by the Dark Order.
Dark Order, they've been a consistent trio for a number of years here in AEW and Ring of Honor both. They've been waiting for this opportunity, Brian, and they do not want it to slip through their hands.
Yeah, they don't want to miss this opportunity to get a shot at the AEW Trios Championship.
Uno with both Shibata and Hook. Double DDTs from Evil Uno.
Watch out, the big man is in. And I mean, Power, look at the face. And the size. Every time I see Powerhouse Hobbs, I think, he is unbelievable. That chest, the power.
Fans remember 1 week from tonight, Dynamite Winter is coming. AEW World Championship title match. Samoa Joe, the fourth member of the Ops, faces the challenge from Eddie King.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you on that at all, Reese. Not even a little bit.
Will become the inaugural champions. And then Dynamite Holiday Bash 2 weeks from tonight.
Yeah,
It will be the return of the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal 2 weeks from tonight as we make our debut in Manchester. And then Dynamite on 34th.
and it looks like they're getting over on Hobbs.
Who will hold the Dynamite Diamond Ring for 2026? Whoever that is, they will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship at Maximum Carnage, Phoenix, Arizona.
And that's game over right there. The Ops and an absolutely unsurprising win.
The members of the Ops Dojo coming in to celebrate. You got to like the aggressiveness you've seen from Hook. I mean, this kid, the sky's the limit for him. And wait a minute, what do we got here?
Hangman Adam Page, he said he'd wait till the match was over. He would not cost Dark Order an opportunity at the Trios Championship, but as soon as the bell rang, Hangman now, the hand wrapped in the chain. A shot to Katsuyori Shibata, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shibata laying in waste here.
But Shibata from behind chops down Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, and Hook's nowhere to be seen.
Hook, the man that betrayed Hangman Adam Page inside the steel.
I'll pop over to yours, Reese. Let's just swap back and forth on that one. This looks like it's going to be a miss anyway. Yep, saw that coming.
And Hangman, what does he have in his hands? Looks like a beer bottle. The shot to the head of Powerhouse Hobbs only dropped him to one knee. Now Hangman poised to deliver a buckshot.
And here come the Ops fanboys.
I think it was smart for Hook to get out of dodge, so to speak.
As Hangman, he needs to be careful here. Brian, this could cost him. This could result in fines or suspensions for Hangman.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a really bad decision financially for the Hangman. But I get it. I mean, he's on fire. He's upset.
Not so sure he's worried about that.
Buckshot, lariat to whatever the hell that guy is.
Delivered by Hangman. As the Ops making a hasty retreat.
Yeah, I don't even see where Hook went. Looks like he just ran.
Things are far from over between Hangman Adam Page, Samoa
Yep, same here.
Don Callis, is it safe to assume that the Young Bucks will not be joining the Don Callis family anytime soon?
I'm tired of answering negative questions for you. Why are you so negative all the time?
What happened out there was Takesta's fault. He let us down again.
Well, champ, technically speaking, Takeshita's in heavy training for his own Continental Classic match this Saturday Collision. I mean, I think it's very legit.
Actually, Don, I'm right here.
Okay, let's just take it easy. Take it easy. Listen, I'm very confident that with these three studs, the Continental Championship is coming back to the Don Callis family. Very simple.
Don, if you're so confident, why are you not putting both legs of the Unified Championship up in the tournament?
Let me make this as simple as I can for you and for the fans, because I know we have a lot of uneducated fans. We have some blonde people that don't understand basic things. At All In, Okada went in as the Continental Champion, and he defeated Kenny Omega in one of the great days in my life, and he became also the International Champion. Now, people like you and some of our fans, these are big concepts that people don't understand. So we have created a symbol, which is the Unified Champion, representing the two legs of the Unified Championship, which is the International and the Continental. Is it simple? Do you get it now?
Understood. But you didn't answer my question. Why are you not putting both legs of the Unified title in the tournament?
Because I'm not an idiot, and I don't do things just to be charitable. I don't make risky bets. Why would I put the International Championship on the line for anything unless I had to? That's what a degenerate gambler like Nick Jackson does.
Regardless, with me on 6 points, Takeshita on 3, Okada on 3, we are guaranteed to be bringing home the Continental Championship at the end of this Continental Classic. You know it.
I feel good. Yeah. I feel good hearing you say those words. It makes me so happy.
And the international title is not going.
Be funny as hell if Takeshita actually won the Continental Championship.
Love it.
That would be funny to me. That would be funny to me right there. I think here's where we get the split on the Death Riders tonight, too. And they're taking a commercial break. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
30 teams started the chase.
This is going to be a battle right here. But now,
we're down to single elimination.
we either go home or you go to Las Vegas. Oh, my goodness. Viva!
This is ridiculous.
And these guys won't stop until someone captures the cup.
We got to see what happens on the court, baby.
Introducing a collab like no other collab before. A collab that makes sense. Milkbone Peanut Buttery Bites. The collab by Milkbone and Jif.
Cole's mom. When my wife opened her gift last year, she made this face.
And you want her to make this face.
Exactly.
This is for this face. And this is for this face.
I would love that face.
Mom, why is there stuff out here?
Hey, can't stay here.
Okay.
Ebenezer, Ebenezer, I am the...
Let me stop you there, chaps. Turns out, all this bar humbug business was just me sleep apnea. But with this Inspire implant, I'm a new man. Last night at supper, I even left a tip. Now what? If CPAP doesn't work for you, check out Inspire Therapy, a proven sleep apnea treatment. No mask, no hose, just sleep. Learn more and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
Unwrap the gift of Estee Lauder Bold Lip Colors.
signature fragrances, and glowing skincare to make the ultimate first impression. Joy Unwrapped from Estee Lauder. At Macy's, the beauty destination.
Marshall's buyers travel far and wide to hustle the best deals on amazing holiday gifts. So you don't have to.
It's cashmere. This is Italian leather. European chocolate.
We get the deals. You gift the good stuff.
It's time to rethink what a complete multivitamin can do, like support you as you navigate a new country. Taking Centrum Silver daily is clinically proven to help slow cognitive aging in older adults. You did it.
And we're back. 3 years. 3 years. Today. What's up, BSG? I gotta say, he's putting out some good stuff here. This is the all-in shirt for AEW. And no, I can't take it off because I don't have anything on under it. Doing good, bro. How you doing?
You know who is coming for you. Get your affairs in order.
Oof. Doing pretty good, BSG. How things going, man? We're here at the main event right now. We're going to have a Death Rider match here. Hopefully, we're going to see a split tonight. That's what I'm thinking is going to wind up happening. Well, I mean, to each his own. There we go. Jon Moxley making his way to the ring right now. Marina Shafir. That's fine. It was just what I had next in line. And quite frankly, I don't wear my all-in jersey that much anyway, so it is what it is. I don't find anybody tacky at this point. We got fans showing up. We're almost 50 viewers. I love it. That's, you know, everybody's welcome in this place. To an extent, everybody. I'm not supporting the British. It's a jersey from AEW All In. Chill. All right, Jon Moxley still making his way to the ring right now. Looks like Marina Shafir is the only one in his corner here. Let's see how Claudio comes out, because everybody's got to clear the ring anyway.
Darby made him say, I quit. Kyle O'Reilly had his number at every single turn. He has been the leader of the Death Riders, but what happens if Claudio Castagnoli beats him here tonight?
All right, Claudio Castagnoli making his way to the ring right now. Oh, we just hit 50. There we go. Who, me? Nah. I went with the glasses tonight. I had to give my eyes a break. That was just basically it right there.
Mexico City into Arena Mexico to win the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. I think he's got momentum on his side. Claudio does.
There we go. All right, the match of the night, the one I've been looking forward to more than anything in the world.
No, I really don't think so. I mean, these guys are members of the Death Riders. They respect each other. I think John Moxley realizes he's going to get a fight. I think that's what he would want in this situation.
I actually question why
there we go.
is at ringside. This is a Continental Classic match. There's nobody supposed to be allowed at ringside.
Yeah, and Bryce Remsburg is making sure that
the referee, Bryce Remsburg,
Marina's refusing to go.
If she doesn't go,
this could be costly for John Moxley's.
I wonder if she's frustrated because of what happened in that tag team tournament match.
No, I've been, here's the deal. I've been sick for 2 weeks, and normally I wear contacts and not any of this stuff here. So it's like I said, I grabbed the first thing in order and just went to work. You know. Now, Marina Shafir, correct me if I'm wrong, but if Marina Shafir doesn't leave ringside, does that mean John Moxley gets disqualified? I won't support the British, I promise. You know, it's kind of how I look at the whole thing. And it's my damn stream. I'll say what I want, when I want, and how I want. If I got to talk to one person, I'm totally fine with that. That's the whole thing about it. I don't care. But I put up with it for a little while. I humored it for a little while. And it just comes to a certain point, you know.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what Mox will do here.
There you go, Reese. Nah. No, we don't. We don't allow that. Hey, glad to see you, though, man. Glad to see you. No, we don't allow it. Somebody was wrenching him, and I just like, as I got to it, I just blocked him and said to hell with it. I don't need all that kind of energy in here tonight. It was hard enough for me to get together to put a show back up without somebody trying to tell me what I'm allowed to wear on my own damn show. Yeah, welcome on in here, buddy. You know, by all means, you know, hey, glad to have you. Yeah, I subscribe and support everybody. And I don't tell them how to do their show either. Yeah, no, we don't tolerate that around here. Somebody was wrenching his comments. I just went in there and blocked him. Because I figure if that's the way he's going to act now, he'll act that way again some other time too. So you know what? I don't need that kind of crap in here. We got 50 viewers in here. I'm loving it. Thank you.
Wrist by Moxley, trying to bring Castagnoli down, but the separation of the fingers is our main event. A Blue League battle in the 2025 Continental Classic between the Death Riders continues.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I mean, look. I'm fine with anybody coming in here. As long as we don't sit here and start, you know, as long as they don't sit here and start calling people names and shit like that. Normally I let things go, but the guy was just like trying to tell me how to run my show. And when, you know, I never do that. Ever. You know, Reese can tell you, I actually went on his show a few times and followed his lead, you know. That's just how we do things around here. We try to support each other. But if somebody wants to roll up and act stupid, they can see the door. You know, I got too many friends in too many other areas there that, you know, I don't have time for that kind of stupidity. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh, looks like Mox is getting ready to take a trip on half swing there. Mox been eating a lot of pins lately too. That's the. I mean, he's put over some people. He's eaten a lot of pins, and you know, it is what it is, and it is what it is. And by the way, just in case, because I got to keep these kinds of things in mind here. You know, I got to keep these things sort of in mind. Either J-Rod or Nikki Blackheart, if either two of you happen to actually stumble across this thing, we had a great weekend. Thank you. Great dancers, phenomenal people. Had a good weekend. So if y'all are actually watching, shout out to y'all. Appreciate the companionship. Appreciate the friendship. It was really, really good. You know. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, Reese. That's, you know, life's too short to be that damn stupid, you know? Life is way too short to be that damn stupid.
Blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor.
But seriously, if that's the way somebody's going to act, don't come in the stream because I don't want you on the show. I don't want you in my audience. I don't. That's how I feel about the whole thing. If you're going to act like an idiot, I don't want you in my audience because I enjoy it. There's several of us in here that are friends and chat all the time. You know, we chat off show and everything else, and I support their shows, they support mine. We're friends, all of us. If you drop your show handle in there, I'll support your show too. I show up for everybody's show that shows up for mine. Not as often as I'd like to because my work sucks, but you know, hey, it is what it is. That's how I feel about it. All right, back to the Blue League match here. I have no thoughts on that one yet. Yeah, they do. Uh-oh, big swing. Sharpshooter incoming. Please tell me we're not going to get an Austin moment out of this. That's just pretty please with sugar on top. Doing a real quick check to see what I see around here, and I do not see anything for Covalent TV, so I got to presume we are not having a stream tonight for Covalent TV again.
You see the left arm cooked around the neck, around the throat.
Yeah, going for that rear naked choke, that sleeper.
Yeah, the sleeper is on.
Claudio's just so strong.
Remember, it's a 20-minute time limit here, and we're going to stay with this as long as it takes till the time limit expires to have a winner.
And I think the blood right there of Jon Moxley worked against him. He
Yep.
lost the grip on
And I happily subscribe to you as well, Wrestling Network. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get everybody at one time here. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Thank you all. I can use all the viewers I can get here. We're working on, and by the way, guys, I am still working on that wrestling podcast thing. I am working on that.
That's a bad sign for Moxley, Brian, especially given the fact that after tonight, he will still have 3 more tournament matches to go.
Moxley with a crimson mask at this point, or close to it. Not enough for 3. And we're already in overtime. Big clothesline. We talk a lot on Twitter. If you got me on Twitter there, right now it's TCM Streams. Following Weekly Steel Chair. I can drop my handle there for that. Give me just a second here. That's my Twitter handle right now. We talking group chats on there. I don't have Discord yet because I don't have Discord. I just don't have it. I've tried to do it a couple of times and get frustrated with it. I have Discord, but I just get frustrated with it. So it's one of those things where there's just way too many social networks out there. Absolutely. Yeah, I sub to you as well, Wrestling. Uh-oh. Not enough for 3.
Scores with another uppercut.
Oh, brother. There goes the elbow pad. This one's going to hurt.
See, you picked up a few subs tonight, man. No sweat. We love it.
Perhaps emptied the tank on that one. Falling awkwardly.
It did hurt, but it hurt Claudio.
Yeah, the problem in a match like this is with these guys training together so much.
Wow.
They know all each other's moves. They know all each other's counters.
Mox has got to stop doing all this bleeding and stuff unless he looks like Dusty Rhodes and so on and so forth. Thank you, Steve. I see that. Yes, absolutely. BSG. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. I mean, I try, he tries, we all try. Uh-oh, he's got him.
Trying to tighten his grip on Claudio Castagnoli. You saw Castagnoli pulling down on the forearm, Brian, trying to create some space between the carotid artery of Castagnoli and the forearm of Moxley. Yeah, Claudio also.
No, it didn't require, this match didn't require blood. But it's just what Moxley's going to do these days. And over the top, and it didn't require an overrun like this either. We could have dropped a couple of segments. I'm thinking we probably could have shed a segment tonight to get this thing more into the time constraints they're working with. I get what they're doing, because it's like a TBS thing. People complain about this all the time, but back when TBS was the thing and where WCW wrestling and all that was on there, they always went 5 over. They actually had to rework the Nielsen's because of the way Ted Turner ran his networks. That was the first time they had to recalibrate the Nielsen's for that. Not enough for... This ain't good. Okay. Not enough for 3 again. Claudio trying so hard to pick up that pin. And thank you. Thank you for all of it. Appreciate all of it. And they're having stream issues on my end. I can just see that.
Just like we said, we're way past the top of the hour on this one. What a freaking match.
We will stick with this one to the end. Massive implications in the Continental Classic.
Yeah, but no, seriously, that was the whole thing. TBS had to TBS basically recalibrated the whole thing back in the 80s because of that. For that exact reason. It was crazy. TBS always stopped at 5 after the hour.
Moxley's left arm is hurting as well as he's holding that down around his knee.
Yeah, we are going into overtime here. I have no earthly idea how much longer this is going to go. But I will have to say, when it does, I really need to get back to resting again. So, long story short, Catherine, you left right after, if I don't miss my guess, you left right after the Romper Room PLE on Saturday. Claudio picking up the win. Wow. Claudio picking up the win. But you left right after the Romper Room PLE for WWE, if I don't miss my guess. Because I had a couple of drinks by then. I was a little bit on the toasty side. We had a hell of a party after the party. That party was off the chain. And me and Nikki Blackheart were like salsaing for like a long time. So much when I got home, I couldn't walk. Same thing with, I got some shots with J-Rod. We had a pretty good time all the way across the board, but it was a great time. It really was. Oh yeah, no, I had a phenomenal time. Nothing weird or nothing like that. We just had a great time, and like, yeah, me and J-Rod made really good friends. I mean, that was like a real good thing. And Renegade, Robin Renegade, we had a good time. She's following me now on Instagram. So now she's a friend of the show. Works out quite well. Finally, this thing is coming to an end. There we go. There's the credits for it and everything. Well, we do know that Danny Garcia is still firmly in the corner of Jon Moxley. So I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. And plus, we didn't get out of there till like midnight, 1 o'clock, something like that. It was really late. Latest I've stayed up in a long time. But overall, WrestleCade was really, really fun. And Catherine, we're definitely going to have to do that next year. What you were talking about last year that we should have done this year with the walking around doing random interviews with random people. I like that idea. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. I had literally just gotten through damn near dying the week before, though. Otherwise, I would have figured it out how to do it. I've got a soundboard now that works with my phone. You saw the flip out phone. So that it flips out into everything else. So I've got that lined up. I've got everything in place. And I got the PAL wireless mics that actually will connect to the soundboard. So with that said, we've got enough to do what we want to do. So let's go ahead and plan on that for next year. I want to have the Wrestling Podcast Network up and running by then, so we can do it across that. By the way, guys, for those of you who just jumped in, one of the things we've been talking about is a conglomeration of podcasters and everything. Yeah, we need to plan this because I like the idea. I really do. And plus, my wife's going to be here and the whole 9 yards. We're going to have help. We're going to have all kinds of cool stuff here. Your son, my wife, will have help. So it's going to be a fun thing. Maybe Reese will hop on a plane, big time banker guy here. I'm picking on you, Reese. I deal with bankers all day. Yes, I mean, seriously, I deal with bankers all day. It's part of my job on this side here. We do draws. We do draw work. And I deal with banks all day long. So it's not, I really respect what you do, man. That being said, though, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's start planning. Yeah, let's start planning now. Because, well, not now because of the holidays. I don't want to get in anybody's hair about that. But, yeah, once the holidays are over, let's sit down and start planning this stuff out and have a game plan when we get there. I'm going to practice some stuff, make sure it all works, the whole 9 yards. Yes. That's what we're going to do. But, guys, it's getting late, and it's way past my bedtime. You're about to see me turn into a pumpkin live and in living color right here. I've been sleeping in early these last couple of weeks. My body's gotten used to the early times here. You know, there can be only one Highlander. Anyway. Oh, but overall, my big takeaway of everything was everybody at WrestleCade. I heard you. I heard all of you. I had a lot of people come up to me and go, "Why'd you change your name?" So I'm changing all of it back. That's, you see, we're improvising now just a little bit. Everything's a little bit improvised here. So yeah, exactly. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and get some sleep. So it's good night. God bless. And good night, America, wherever you are. And in this case here also, good night, England, wherever you are. We will see you potentially on Friday. Take care. All right. Good night, everybody.